Hello, I'm Dr. Cindy Burnett, Creativity and Education Specialist.
I just wanted to just sit with that. I'm Barney Salzberg, children's book author, illustrator, and songwriter.
So it's World Creativity and Innovation Week, day 6 of our Creativity Challenge. And today we have Alessia Berti from Milano, Italy, which is one of my favorite places in the world. And I can close my eyes and be there. That was beautiful. Alessia is the World Creativity and Innovation Day ambassador for Italy. And she also is one of the organizers for CREA, which is the European Creativity Conference. And I will tell you, this conference is one of the most special conferences you can ever go to because one, it's in Italy, and two, it focuses on creativity. So if you haven't seen that, check it out because in October, it's going to be in Tuscany, Alessia.
Yes, Cindy,
it
is. You have to go because it's going to be in an amazing place in the middle of nature with the highest safety measures ever. And it's also a charity. So we're really like trying to put our creative energy into something really good for the world and for the 17 SDGs.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on day 6. So we've asked you to bring us a creativity challenge, and you've asked us to bring us some material. So why don't you take us through what you'd like to take us through?
Absolutely. So yes, I've asked you to bring some materials because we're going to make something today, and I'm really excited. We'll bring something to life with very, very natural ingredients. Why, of course, we chose natural ingredients because we are celebrating World Creativity and Innovation Day, and it's important to apply creativity to respect the planet and to do something good for the future and build a more sustainable future. Oh, hello, dogs. Hi.
They get excited when they hear those ingredients.
Of course. So the natural ingredients that we've asked you to bring are flour, plain flour, plain flour from the kitchen, salt.
Okay.
Are we making pizza? Because I'd be really happy if we were.
I would be really happy to, or pasta. I'm game for either.
Well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't recommend eating this particular one because there is a little too much salt to be palatable. But maybe we can have a next appointment. So flour, salt, and water.
And how much flour are we putting in here? 1 cup?
I am going to put in 2 mini cups of flour.
I love, like, what is a mini cup? Like, how much is a mini cup, Alessia? Already we have to get creative. So, okay, I've got a bowl full of flour. Okay.
Yes. And, well, the important is that the flour is double the size, double the quantity of the salt.
Okay.
Okay. So, 2 sizes of flour and 1 size of salt. Okay. 1 measure of flour and 1 measure of salt.
Okay.
Coarse.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
And water, as we would say in Italy, is QB, which is quanto basta. So as much as needed. So it's a mystery how much water you're going to use, but very little.
Was that supposed to bring a spoon? Because that would have been good.
That's a good idea.
I don't have one. I'm going to have to use my hands.
Okay.
That's fine. Even better. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go. Have you already poured the water?
I did.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
So put all the ingredients in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you because I have. I'm gonna move my camera and show you exactly what I'm doing. So, if you already put in the water, it doesn't matter. If you haven't, first mix the flour and the salt together.
Well, and typical. I didn't follow directions.
That's okay, but that's the fun part, isn't it? Otherwise,
we'll find out.
Clearly,
Italy Day. The workers just came in speaking Italian outside. I might have to bring them in here.
Haha. Okay, so flour and salt. And if you want to give it a little color, I would recommend adding the color right now when you're mixing the ingredients. And my color is turmeric.
Ooh, that's a
So
color.
that's very, very good color. I'm going to put it next
bad
to it.
in that we did not listen to directions. We just poured the water.
I did. I was actually going to bring, when I was going to do it in the house, I was going to use coffee grounds. But I brought this all out to my studio and I have no color. And the way I'm going, I'm going to have no Play-Doh. I might have to add some more flour. It's really smushy.
It's really squishy? So then add a little more flour. And now I'm going to go with the water. And I'm going following my grandma's direction. So just a little by little.
Boy, did I do this differently. I figured with these ingredients, how many ways could you go wrong? And I could actually give an example of that.
And see, I didn't do good planning because I did not think about getting a paper towel or anything beforehand.
I'm just going to wipe mine on my computer screen. Oh, look at how yours is. Oh, and look at mine. It's like soup.
So maybe if you had a little more flour to add to it, that'd be great.
I do. My wife won't be baking anytime. The problem is I don't have a clean hand to hold the thing with. There you go. All right.
But you know, Barney, what's great about making this? The great part about making this is that there's no right or wrong in creativity, is there? So
well, it depends if you want to be able to make something that stands upright or something that drips off the table. and my pants are covered in flour, which I'm wow, I figured at this rate. When is that conference in Italy? Because this might be solid by then.
Barney, you're giving me more ideas to develop this workshop in different other ways. So I go for it.
Wow, I hope nobody was planning on baking anything anytime soon in my house. Where's the flour? Well,
okay, so
it's thickening.
Is it?
You have more flour available to you, Barney?
Oh yes, some's on my pants, some's in the bowl. It's slowing down.
Oh,
right.
Okay, beautiful. Barney, you are already opening the way to the next step.
Which is
be really, really cheeky with your dough or soup or whatever you've made. And with your hands, treat it the way you like. And be really naughty. And imagine you are being the naughtiest person. You're doing all the bad things.
I thought you said naughty. I thought maybe I made that up.
Well, you know what's funny is, Alessia, you used the word cheeky, and that is not a word we typically use in the United States. But when I met my husband, who's British, he kept calling me cheeky, which I didn't. When someone said to me, that means naughty, I was like, I'm not naughty. But it's sort of also like a playful word from what
it's a playful naughty.
It's a playful naughty. So be a little playful naughty with our dough.
That's it, Cindy. That's exactly the idea.
Right.
And so do all the funniest, spreading it all over the place here. What are you doing to yours?
Mine's just kind of staying there. I didn't think it would be like this. I thought it would have a little more form-fitting possibilities, but I'm thinking wow, it actually takes on the shapes of kind of like monsters that are dropping out of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Not what I expected. Look at that. Wow. Do you know the story about Oobleck? The Bartholomew Cubbins and the Oobleck? It's a Dr. Seuss way back in the day story. The king didn't like the weather. He was tired and was bored of all the seasons, so he had the what do they call them, like Merlin the magician? They had them all figure out a new weather, and they called it Oobleck, and it was green and it was amazing, and it came from the sky until they realized it had this consistency. and everything in the village got stuck. And he decided that he liked the old weather. And this is white oobleck.
Barney, this is just perfect. The story is perfect because what we're going to do now is we're going to connect with our creature to which we've been really cheeky naughty.
Cheeky naughty.
And we're going to listen. After doing all these things to our doll, we're going to listen to the message that this creature is giving us.
Mine says, "Don't ever make me again."
Yes. What else is telling you after all this?
There's lots of potential here.
Yeah.
Mine is also saying, keep working it, keep working it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's starting to thicken. Are we going to finish this tomorrow? Because I think by tomorrow it should be really good. Oh, look, I can hold it in my hands now. It's not falling apart.
Amazing. I'm moved. I'm about to be a little moved. Ah, beautiful. And now, guys, after collecting this this message from our doll, now we are going to be amazingly nice to it and do all the most amazing, beautiful cuddles and caresses. And maybe we can also give it a little present. For example, I've got poppy seeds, and I'm gonna give it an extra present. I think my doll really deserves some extra poppy seeds. So I'm decorating it with
I've got some confetti I can put in.
Please.
You say that like you can touch something else. I can't touch anything now.
Barney, please just express your love to your doll in whatever creative way you can. Just find a way to express your love. Oh, that looks like a pizza, Cindy.
Yeah.
A red and white.
Overboard with the water here. I can't even grab the flour to add anymore.
But it's okay, because whatever is happening, it's happening because you're giving it nice vibes. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't look great.
Oh, here I'm rolling a circle. Look, it's so great. It's such a great circle. This is more like beautiful poop. I can't do anything. Although, do you know who Django Reinhardt was?
Yes.
The Gypsy King. You know why? One of the reasons why he played the way he did was his hand was webbed from being in a fire when he was little. And so I now have webbed fingers. I would not play one of my guitars though at the moment. But this could have opportunities that I hadn't expected, because I've never not been able to see my fingers. It's all one piece.
Yes, Barney, because you know what we're going to do now? We're going again to connect.
I thought we were done.
Connect with our creature after passing on all this love and beauty and sweetness. And once again, we're going to listen to the message. I think mine is calling me. So my doll is phoning me to send me its message. It's a secret message of love. Oh, thank you very much. And what is yours saying after this beautiful pampering treatment?
Mine's saying more flour.
Mine is saying, I'm ready for the party. Thanks for dressing me up. I love to be dressed up for the party. I feel fully confettied.
More flour, please. I'm feeling a little too wet. Flour. But I can't grab the flour because you're in my hand.
So Barney, here you need to use your creativity, how to feed it more flour without using your hands. It's a
Okay.
great creative.
I have elbows, but I'm getting flour all over my computer monitor and keyboard, but hey.
I think Barney is really having fun.
No, actually, we could have races. We could have which one's going to come down first. I think this one's heavier, so this one's going to go. Yeah, it's going. It's going. You win.
Okay, so we're plenty of very, very interesting metaphors here. Because what I would like to suggest is that this doll that we've created, this creature, is our planet.
This does not bode well for mine. I'm having
Yes.
global melting.
Voila, Barney, that's it. So the way we treat our planet, if we are naughty to the planet, if we do not very nice things to it, what happens? What's the message that we get from it?
Doesn't do what we want it to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what happens when you accept it the way it is,
Well,
and you try? Mhm.
if you nurture it and tend to it, you can fix it a bit. Okay.
And part
So-
of it is really clarifying what the problems are in order to fix it or in order to do it, because, you know, we didn't really clarify up front in terms of the precise measurements. So what Barney ended up doing is just making a huge mess. And now he's trying to make up for that mess.
Well, but also the phenomenon of not giving up,
Hmm.
because I could have just went, this is a mess, and my pants are proof. That rather than stopping, I kept adding enough flour that I now have something solid enough that I could make something. And I could have just quit, because that's what a lot of times the urge is to say, I messed up, I give up. And I don't do that easily. So there.
Great point, Barney. Great point. So there's still time for us to continue to nurture and work on the challenges that we face every day. Beautiful.
Absolutely. And always be in touch. Always take a minute to connect and receive the message that the planet is sending us.
I love that. Well, Alessia, that was a beautiful activity. And I hope that there are educators around the world that do this with their kids tomorrow in celebration of the actual World Creativity Innovation Week Day, which is tomorrow. And Barney has something he would like to share.
I think it's self-explanatory. He's kind of emerging out of this muck to have a personality. So don't give up is my message. Thank you for playing with us.
That was so
Thank
much
you,
fun,
guys.
Alessia.
Next time we make pizza.
Promise.
Yes, or pasta. I'll take either. So thank you so much, Alessia, for joining us. Barney and I are going
I know what I'm doing today.
having a shower. Tomorrow.
I'm gonna play.
All right, great. Tomorrow is our final day of the 7-day creativity challenge. It's also World Creativity and Innovation Day. So it's the big celebration that focuses on the sustainable development goals that Alessia mentioned. So if you haven't seen anything about this, please go to wciw.org and learn more about it and how you can get involved. And tomorrow we have Dr. John Cabra, and he will be doing a little extraterrestrial activity with us. And we hope to see you then. Thank you again, Alessia, for joining us, and have a wonderful, playful dough day. Bye.
Thank you very much for having me.